Hello, my mindful adventures. It's a Thursday. Ready for my little spiel on the phrase I wanted to tell you guys. If you guys, I'm just gonna jump into it. So, little sentence that I came up with during my video, my long form video on Wednesday about the companion for the blog post, is if what you want is giving you FOMO, then it's more than likely your ego. And I just love the way that sounds. And I love that it's like exactly, it encompasses everything that I'm talking about this week. Um, Difference between not wants and your desires, like your deepest, like most divine desires that are going to lead you to your best life, that are going to help you fulfill whatever it is that you came here to do. I truly believe that when we come here as people, honestly, as we come here as anything, grass, people, trees, birds, like fuck it doesn't matter. I believe that when we come here, we have a purpose. There's something that we're here to do. There's something that we're here to learn. And I believe that we know this inherently. Might not know exactly how we're going to do it, but we know like what we're here to do, or here what we're here wanting to do. And it's very possible that maybe you don't know, and that's fine too. Um, because everyone has a different journey. Sometimes people need to figure out what it is that they're trying to do later on in life, and it's exactly the right timing for them. It's exactly what it needs to be. So if you're like, I don't have any desires, I don't know what it is I want to do, like, don't worry about it. You're okay. Everyone, we're all here. We're all here together. We're all learning together. Take your time, because there's like, it's you. This is your life. Like, why rush your life, right? Like, who wants to rush their life? I mean, I get it when you're a kid, you're like, I want to be an adult. And then you become an adult and you're like, why did I want to do this? But it's inevitable, especially if you're going to live past, 18 or 16, depending on where you live in the world and you're considered an adult. But anyway, so basically, this sentence, if what you want is giving you FOMO, is more, yeah. If what you want is giving you FOMO, then it's more than likely your ego. Basically what it is like, if you want something and you're like really scared of missing out on it, or you're like really worried that like you're not going to be able to partake in it, like it's more than likely your ego talking to you. It's more than likely your ego telling you should get this thing, because if you don't, then it's going to be too late, or basically telling you lies, like all these catastrophizing. And like, that's another thing I also talked about too in my blog post. Specifically, I brought up your ego is supposed to keep you safe. Your ego, what it does is it will tell you lies just to keep you safe. Basically what it wants to do is keep you comfortable, so that you know, because like routine, keeping with things that you know is safe to your ego, and it may be safe to you as well. And just know, like, it's not like there's nothing wrong with you if you're like, man, I want to make this change, but I'm so scared to. It's your ego. Like, it's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you here. It's trying to keep you grounded. Well, not grounded. I don't know if it's trying to keep you grounded. My ego never really is like, you need a ground. Like, no, I've never had that. So I don't really know. But specifically for that, like, specific phrase, but I just said to keep you grounded. But the ego, right? It's the thing that starts catastrophizing. It's the thing that starts telling you, well, if you don't do this, or if this thing happens or whatever, the worst possible fucking scenario is gonna happen. And then if you've ever gotten to the point where you actually done the thing and then you realize like that was not what's gonna happen, there's actually a study based on this. Like, I think it's 85 to 90% of the things that we think about, like worry about, do not even come true. And that's saying a fucking lot. Like, most of the shit you're worried about, most of the shit that you're thinking about is going to happen, is not even going to happen. And if it does happen, it doesn't happen to the severity that you think it's going to happen. So with that in mind, if you want something, right, and you're thinking to yourself, like, if I don't do this, then this is going to happen, or if I do this, this is going to happen, or whatever else thing, you know what I mean? That type of thinking is your ego talking. It's going to keep you where you're supposed to, not where you're supposed to be. I mean, there's really not really you're supposed to be. Where you are here and now is exactly where you're supposed to be. And honestly, if your ego is acting up, it's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be working through that. You're supposed to be getting past that. You're supposed to be like, okay, I understand I have these fears, but I'm gonna do it with my legs shaking. I'm gonna do it with my voice shaking. I'm gonna do it like crying. I'm gonna do it like I'm gonna do it. I'll be damned if I don't do it, right? So I'm just here to encourage you. Like your desires, the things that you want, the things that you see yourself doing, the things that you were born. Maybe when you were a kid, you already knew what you wanted to do. I knew I did. When I was like 4, I loved animals. And I was like, I love animals. I love also like cheering people up, but I love animals, right? And I've always loved animals. I was like, I want to help all the animals. And at one point, my family, I guess we didn't know what that's where, I don't know, that's weird, we had a dog. But anyway, I was like, I want to do something where I help animals. And then like, I think it was like maybe a year later or whatever, after I told my family this, they're like, oh, you could be a vet. But then I was like, I really like horses. And then I was like, what's a horse vet called? And it was a whole like, whole like thing that I just went through. But I've always known that I love to cheer people up. I like to help people as much as I can. And I also love animals. Like that is like the biggest thing for me. Like I love talking to them. I love being around them. I love helping them as best as I can. I've just always been that type of person. And maybe when you were fresh out the womb. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, fresh out the womb, I would say a couple years out the womb is well, 4 years out the womb is pretty fresh. But maybe you knew what you wanted to do. Maybe you don't know. Like I said earlier, maybe you don't know. And that's another thing I wanted to real quick cover, because there's a lot of people who don't know what it is that they want to do. And I want you guys to know, again, it's okay if you don't know. It's fine. Like you don't have to come out, like I said, you don't have to like immediately when you're like 4 or 5, like me, or maybe somebody else who knew they wanted to be a doctor or whatever, like their entire lives, or they knew that they wanted to be a civil engineer. I don't know. Like, you don't have to be that person. It's okay. Like one of the things that I do to pinpoint and like really like specific to get real specific on what it is that I want to do is I think it's called Ikigai. I think I'm saying it Ikigai. This is Japanese principle, not principle, but understanding. Basically you answer through 4 questions. What do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need or society? And what can you get paid for? When you answer those questions, I like to list out each of those things. And sometimes, if you're real lucky, one thing will go over will go into all of these columns. And that thing becomes the thing that it can become, it's not like you have to. None of these things you have to do, right? But that one thing can be something that can fulfill you, like make you want to get up in the morning, make you like feel passionate, be like, hey, like I actually want to get up and go to my job. Like I'm not miserable every day, you know what I mean? So with that in mind, so if you don't know what you want to do, you can start with these lists. What do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need or society? And what can you get paid for? What can you do that you know you can get paid for, right? And even if you know what you want to do, but maybe you're like, I'm not sure exactly what it is, like this will help you pinpoint it. This will help you narrow it down. So yeah, so if you don't know what you want to do with your life, then that's a great way to do it. Of course, like I said, you don't have to do any of this. This is all free will. I'm not telling you to do shit. And like I said, like if what you want is giving you FOMO, then it's more like your ego. Sometimes your desires do give you FOMO because your ego is like, but there's not going to be a house when I'm ready to buy a house. There's not going to be this job position when I'm ready to get a job. When I get out of college, I'm not going to. No. If it's meant for you, it's going to find you. No matter what you do, no matter what anybody does, it's going to find you because it's for you, not anybody else. And if someone else is living the life that you want, I can guarantee you that that has nothing to do with you. Right? If someone else has what you want, that has nothing to do with you. It doesn't. And if you feel like someone else like living the life, maybe it's your sibling. Maybe you're like, fuck, my sibling's already like successful, you know, they're already doing all these things. Don't get down on yourself, because what's meant for them is going to find them, and what's meant for you is going to find you. And it may look very different. Your life may look very different than what their life looks like. And that's life. Because life isn't fair, and life isn't like going to be the same for everybody. We're all individual. All individual all individually unique people. And we all have our own experiences, we all have our own thought patterns, we all have things that we have to work through. So don't beat yourself up, all right? I love you guys so very much, right? And I hope you guys share this with people who maybe need to hear this. I know it's kind of like a little bit everywhere and, whatever, but this is valuable information. This is information, especially for people who are like, I don't know what I want to do with my life, or is worried that when they get to the point where they can step into the thing that they want, maybe they're saving for something, and they're like worried that I'm not going to be able to have enough money, or the thing that I want is not going to be there. This video, I hope, help like clear some of those worries, help with some of those fears, because it's okay. You will be okay. Everything will be fine. And even if you don't get the things that you like really truly desire, I guarantee you that the things that do come are going to be better for you, better for your soul, better for your learning, better for your experience, even if they seem shitty later on down the line. 2020 hindsight, right? Everyone says everything in hindsight always looks better. Same thing applies here. So I really do love you guys. I love you guys. I wouldn't be doing this particular type of video if I didn't love you guys. Because I already do the other stuff. I already do, like, this video is longer than the other videos I come out with. If you guys know, you know. But yes. Okay. So yeah, share with people, because this is hope. This is pumping you up. This is encouragement, right? And I hope you guys follow so you get more encouragement, more positivity sent straight to you. However you're looking at this, phone, tablet, computer, car, TV. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just use my phone and my computer, and that's it. And then like I said, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you guys so very much. Okay, bye. I also forgot to mention to you guys that if you want more information, and if you haven't checked it out yet, go to my website, amindfuladventure.live. You can find my blog post. The blog post title is on the website, on the homepage, right underneath Midweek Mental Momentum, Unlock That Fresh Wednesday Wisdom. The blog post title is From Guilt to Goals, How to Align Your Wants with Your Highest Self. Because turning your desires and then like wanting to do things to pursue that desire, that's how that's going to get you to your goals. And the companion post on YouTube at A Mindful Adventure, all one word on YouTube, just type that in and it will take you to my channel. It has the logo, so you can just click that. And then the title of that is Let's Talk About Turning Your Guilt into Goals, because there's no reason to be guilty here. We all got goals. We have things we want to do. There's no reason to be guilty. Like, we got shit we got to do to take care of. So, So go check those out. If you watch the video and you decide I want to go read the blog post, in the description for the video, you will see the title for the blog post and the link to the blog post, so you can click it. If you read the blog post and you're like, fuck, I want to watch the video. Not fuck, but maybe, fuck, I gotta watch the video. I don't know. You want to watch the video, then you will find the link to the video at the bottom of the blog post. So wherever you go, you'll find the information you're looking for. I don't know why I forgot to say this. Peace.